Hello and welcome to EverCast, episode number 75, which Flatus has relabeled Spoopy Forecast. Instead of our Halloween episodes that we were going to go with. If you're joining us for the first time, EverCast is a online gaming podcast where we talk about all things fun and exciting in the world of online video games. Trying to bring the conversation back to EverQuest Next and Landmark wherever we can and connecting the gamers to the game they play. I am one of your normal weekly regular hosts, Tanlin. Don't let the beard fool you. It's me under here. With me, we have the full gang. The gang is back.
I'm here.
I missed you guys.
We've missed you too. Don't everybody talk at once. Kai.
No, Sceleste.
I'm sorry, Sceleste.
Hi.
and Flatus, what did you call yourself? What is your costume?
El Flatissimo.
El Flatissimo.
So you're flat and loud?
Kind of.
Because Fortissimo is loud. And...
I could have been Senor Guapo. Or Pollo Diablo, Chicken Devil.
I'm a dragon.
and
I could have went with Zorro, but come on. I don't have the fancy hat.
I'm supposed to be an undead from World of Warcraft. And I happened to find Pepe in my garrison.
Honestly, if I had a tuxedo shirt, I probably would have been just tuxedo mask.
Yes! Gladys, I love you more.
Thank you.
Totally. I should have, the little meatballs. Could have been Sailor Moon.
Meatball head.
Yep.
all right. So of course, this week we're talking about the Halloween stories that we find in all the different MMOs that we play. But before we get to that, we have some ECast news. And this is some pretty exciting stuff. If you were listening to us last week, Flatus and I were talking about the scenes that you can run across into MMOs that you don't normally come across. You kind of have to go off the beaten track. And he was talking about a fairy circle and these fairy dragons that go to this mushroom circle and they cast this beam of light into the center of it and they sing a song. And well, I had never heard of it before. So of course, what do? As soon as we're done with the show, I flew out there and I checked it out. And then a couple days later, Kylest came back from her trade show, and she wanted to know about this thing and see where it was at as well. And so I took her out there, and she saw the event. And when she saw the event, that was when I realized that there was a little interactive egg in the center of that mushroom circle. It now, it spawns something. It does something.
Which never happened before in all the years of that thing being there. Never happened.
Right. And so when you loot this item, this interactive item, it gives you a songbook. And the songbook is used in your garrison. You add it to your jukebox, and now you can play that song in your garrison. And I don't know exactly when they made the change, but the most logical thing is that when they added the Garrison Jukebox a couple of patches ago, and they added an achievement for unlocking all of these different songs, they put it in the game there. So that was really cool. Just we were talking about it, we had no idea it was out there. We just go run out there and bam, there it is.
See, Blizzard, I know your secrets. Now everyone does. Congratulations.
Yep. All right. So schedule, because we like to keep you informed about what we're doing and what's coming up in the near future. Next week, our show will be on November 1st. It's the day after Halloween. So we figured that we would do our November 1st episode on our signature monster. That is, we're going to talk about the monster that we most expect to see in a fantasy MMO. So I hope you guys are also looking forward to that and thinking about like, well, is it dragons? Is it trolls? Is it ogres? What's your signature monster that you expect to see your favorite monster to come across? And join us in on that conversation.
Clearly, Luci says dragons. I mean, look at her. She's playing with her horns.
If you had horns, you'd play with them too.
Oh, jeez. This is.
They're mine. I can touch them.
We can start charging for EverCast. I'm gonna start a contest based on our little monster thing. So if you want to email us at contact@evercastshow.com, your favorite monster, and a three little paragraph, maybe 3-sentence little thing of why they're your favorite monster, and the winner of that will get a gigantic beta key. So simple enough. Just write in what your favorite monster in fantasy roleplay, not locked to EverQuest, not locked to WoW or any other MMO. D&D everything's open for you, but as long as it's fantasy and it's your creature you like, go for it.
And the week after that, on November 8th, is our BlizzCon report. Thank goodness that BlizzCon ends on Saturday night, and there's nothing official happening on Sunday, so that we can drive back from LA up into where we live in the Antelope Valley, so that we can get on the interwebs and talk all about our experience at BlizzCon and what we learned there.
And I will try not to blow out your eardrums while I squeal with delight.
I might have to turn her down just a little bit. Okay. Other than that, we have two little game-related news things. Devilian is a game that is being published by Treon. It is in it's in beta testing of some sort. It is a Diablo / Path of Exiles-esque free-to-play game. I loaded it up, and yeah, it's those type of games don't really appeal to me. I don't know what it is. But it's there. It's available. It's it's always cool to check out all the different games that are out there, because in saying what you don't like about a game, you learn more about what you do like about video games. And then Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2, they launched their Heart of Thrones expansion last Friday morning. It was really like Thursday night at midnight, Friday morning. It was I stayed up for it. It was a pretty smooth launch event. They only had no servers crashed, but they did restart the servers a couple of times while we were playing. But yeah, what I learned about Guild Wars 2 is that you can't rush the story at all in that game. It will not let you. It will punish you for trying. You basically kind of go at it at a leisurely pace, and the story unfolds around you. You know what? I'm going to save this for a little thing, for a little bit later. But I do want to say that if you're interested at all in seeing EverQuest Next Combat, Guild Wars 2 might be a game to check out, because I see a lot of similarities. All right. Next up in ECast news, Luci. Luci has an in-game event that she is putting on, and I will link it and turn the floor over to her so she can talk about it.
Hey, quick question, Luci. Can I just call you Dragonite tonight? Dragonite.
That's my favorite Pokemon!
That's a Pokemon?
Yes. He's adorbs.
I was just... Oh, okay. I swear it wasn't because of that, because I didn't know, but okay. I'm gonna shut up on that Dragonite talk.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool. You call me that. I like that. So, yeah, in-game event. It's open now. On my claim on the Halloween Island, you can get it by teleporting to the Halloween Island and heading southeast, or you can just search for it in the gallery. Search Luci or Halloween or graveyard or crypt or mausoleum, or if you can spell mausoleum, I had to look it up just to make sure I didn't misspell it and make myself look like an asshole. But anyway, so You can find it by searching in the gallery, and basically, it is a maze/scavenger hunt. So, yeah, just check it out. It's a really cool. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making it. And Kerman helped me. Kerman, you're probably in chat. Give a wave. You helped. 30-second delay. Anyway, so it's basically like a mausoleum with a graveyard up top, and you go down below, and there's a maze, and there's spooky things, and twists and turns, and secrets, and puzzles, and really creepy crap. Apparently, I'm creepy. I'm just saying. There's Kermit. Yay, Kermit! Thank you for helping. Rubicite can look like wet blood. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Yum.
And there's prizes at the end. Yeah, and the scavenger hunt is a lot of fun. Basically, I've come up with like items on a list for you to find. You got to screenshot them, post them to the forums. Whoever gets the most items at the end gets another prize. Yeah, it's fun. It's just something to do. There's a lot of creepy shit in that claim, just to warn you. But yeah, if you want to check it out, go to the forums or you know, message me on Twitter. I'll explain it. Whatever.
Is there a classic skeleton laugh out there?
Is there what?
Is there an EQ skeleton laugh somewhere in that maze?
There is!
Yay!
I love it. I love it so much. So they have a jump scare skeleton in Landmark, and if you click on it, he makes the classic EverQuest skeleton noise, and it's the best. I literally like started squeeing when I heard it. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm in EverQuest. Got really excited.
I love it.
All right. So I'm going to kick this over to Flatus because it's, you know, it's Final Fantasy.
Hi. Hey everyone. If you're into Final Fantasy, you may not be. Final Fantasy, they just released the patch 3.1 trailer. There is a megaton load of content coming in 3.1. This is the first time they've ever pushed a patch back because they took a vacation after they released Heavensward, because they haven't had a vacation since they started A Realm Reborn. So it was pushed back. But in light of things, they did put a ton of content into this. We have Lords of Verminion, the Void Ark ship raid, all new dungeons, content, all new stuff going into the Golden Saucer, tons and tons and tons and tons of content. I'm linking the trailer here. After the show, give it a little looky-see. You can hear some new music, and you can see a new primal fight for King Theoden's reign. Amazing stuff. And also, grounded mounts that were once not being able to fly can now fly. That's including the unicorn mount and some of the other mounts. So, good stuff.
Great. Yeah, I would normally play that video for you, but maybe having a little bit of problem with our internet at the moment. Okay, so turning it over to the main theme of our show, the Halloween stories in video games. Of course, every MMO tries to incorporate real-world holidays into the game for whatever reason. I think we even did a show about that. Like, does it make sense? Is it necessarily? And for the most part, the agreement is that it doesn't take away from the game, because every fantasy world is going to have its own holidays. So why not, do something a little bit familiar, so that people can, log into a world that is different, but it feels similar to our world. And one of our favorite holidays here at EverCast, I know I'm speaking for at least half of us.
Yay!
It's Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Right, so it's the majority of us.
Just go look at the mausoleum in Landmark and tell me.
I love Halloween.
Don't get a little carried away during Halloween.
For reals, this is my favorite Halloween. This holiday.
Halloween and Valentine's Day are my favorites.
I know why the other one.
Yeah.
I really like Thanksgiving too, because I love to cook and I love to eat.
Oh, okay, yeah, those are good too.
But it seems that game developers also have a lot of a lot of appeal to the Halloween holiday because it seems to be one of the most most polished of all the in-game settings that we see across all of the different MMOs that we play. They do a lot for this specific holiday. And so we were going to talk a little bit about how each one of the MMOs we play has approached the Halloween holiday in their own little way. First up, EverQuest II.
That's me. Stop playing with my horn.
Well, if you quit flipping your horns.
It just feels weird because they have weight them, so they like. Anyway, I'm sorry. EverQuest
No, you're not.
2. So I'm not at all. EverQuest 2. They have a few. They've revamped a couple quests this year, which is cool. But basically, it's kind of the same thing. Their holiday is called Knights of the Dead, and they do like basically you're just anything along the spooky theme. They have a haunted. I mostly play Kino side. Sorry to all you Freeportians out there, but
Kinos.
yeah, for the win. Sorry. So there's a haunted house in Kinos. It actually hasn't changed since the last time I did it, like 3 years ago. So I completed it fairly quickly. And I guess you could do it every 18 hours, and you can choose from a list of prizes, and most of them are housing decor, which I love. And then they have a couple new quests. One's out in the Loping Plains. You go to Somborn Cemetery and you do it's kind of like another sort of haunted house thing, but you have to figure out like what happened to this guy's family, and you go in his house, and there's sort of like little puzzles that you have to do, and the end fight is really fun. I won't ruin it for anybody who wants to do it, but the end fight is pretty fun. So definitely check it out. And then there's another quest where you hunt ghosts in Antonica or the Commonlands. I actually didn't get a chance to do that one, but I know it's out there. And one of the cool things about EverQuest 2 is no matter where you're questing during the holiday, candy will drop off of the mobs, and you can trade the candy in for this it's just different candy. You get like chewing gum and peanut brittle and lollipops and stuff like that from the monsters, and then you can trade it into this creepy little goblin dude, and he gives you candy corn, which is their like special currency for the holiday, and you can buy all kinds of stuff. Mostly, again, it's housing decor, but it's also like appearance items and stuff like that. So I absolutely love EverQuest 2 for its crafting system and all of the different stuff you can make. I think there are 8 crafting like books to buy, and you could just buy those with regular in-game currency. You don't need the special candy corn for that. And it's like this whole list of items that you can make for your house basically for free. You just have to have the crafting materials and like 40 to 60 silver per book that you want to buy. And I have a list of items that I've been making for my house because I have lists. I'm sorry, I'm a giant nerd. But so I have a list of items that I'm going to be adding to my house. If anybody is on the new Maj Duel server and you want to search for Luci's Manor, go ahead and check it out. I'm a little crazy with my housing. Little crazy.
Are there laughing skulls in that housing?
No, don't go in the basement.
There's something in the basement?
No, there's nothing. Don't. It's fine. It's just a bar. Don't go through the door.
But I like bars. That sounds fun.
Stay in the bar area. Just don't touch anything.
Oh.
So,
but how will I get beer?
I got a picture from EverQuest 2. Is there a boss that I wasn't supposed to show? Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, you can show it. That's fine.
Okay, so here's the picture of the headless horseman from EverQuest 2. I grabbed this picture because we're going to see a lot of similarities. Right. So
I'm
that
actually
was.
wondering which it is.
It's a headless horseman. I think it's from the Halloween holiday.
That's actually not the boss that I was talking about.
Oh, good. I didn't spoil the secret boss thing. Okay.
If they do have a headless horseman, I'm unsure where it is. But they probably do.
Fair enough. So the next MMO that we were going to talk about in no particular order, Rift. Rift also has a Halloween holiday. They have a NPC that is named, where it is it's Atrophinius, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly because there's no pronunciation guide. And he is the Harvest Master. During the year, he is an enemy near one of the dungeon zones. And it seems that like during the year you fight him, but during the Harvest Festival he takes a break, so he's no longer the bad guy. You get a chance. You can fight him again, or you can help him out gathering up for the harvest for the following year. He has a realm called the Harvest Realm, and you get there by going through mushroom circles. I'm going to pull up a picture of him real quick because he definitely looks like a satyr. He's the guy in the middle with the big axe. I particularly like the Rift example of Halloween in their MMO because it's not the commercial kitschy US holiday with candy and everything. It's more of the Samhain event from like the fairies and all of that. And I really wish I knew more about Rift. I played it a little bit. I dabbled in it, but
Your Christmas is also neat and fun.
Maybe we should do an episode on that too when we get around to that time of year.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Never mind. We're going to take that time off.
So there you go. There you go. Good go, audience.
Whoops. Well, if you make it worth my while, I'll log in. Maybe do a show.
You're married to me. I always make it worth your while.
All right. Then after Rift is ArcheAge. Again, ArcheAge doesn't really do exactly a lot. They have an in-game event where you honor the souls of the dead in 2 crowns, or you can hunt for candy on a snail mount. I'm going to grab pictures of that snail mount because it looked kind of crazy. And basically, it's the same type of thing where you just earn tokens to trade for Halloween-themed prizes, which is, costumes and that sort of thing. So,
way to go, ArcheAge.
Well, it's an import, so I wonder if that has something to do with it. The reason why they don't spend as much time building up for the Halloween holiday, because they might not celebrate it because it is imported from foreign market. True. All right. Well, that's not a very good picture, but there, it's a snail mount. You're riding along on a snail, racing other people on it. Don't hurt yourself.
You're racing on a snail.
All right.
That is some Alice in Wonderland stuff right there.
So I'm gonna kick it over to this next one because the next one, Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, they have a bigger story for their Halloween holiday.
They do.
And Floss will tell you all about it.
Am I going back to back with 11 and 14, or just 14? I got both, so
just 14.
Okay. Hi. Final Fantasy. They do celebrate Halloween. They call it All Saints Week, and every year they have what's called the Continental Circus, and the Continental Circus comes through, and they're a group of actors, if you will, that like to celebrate and have a spooky time around this time of year. But there's always a background story. There's always these small quests you can do, and every year they give you a new treat and stuff to do. But there's always some mischief. you get to do these quest lines that always follow this this man with a pumpkin hat helm on, called Impresario. An Impresario, and I won't ruin it for anybody that hasn't done it yet, but Impresario is always up to some sort of mischief every year, trying to gather the good people of Eorzea to line up the world of evil. And you go around every year and you put a stop to Impresario. There he is in his some of his glory. Impresario is the storyline is always fun, and it's always interesting to see what they do with it. And this year the costume was a witch, and we got a broom mount. So those people in Heavensward get to fly around on brooms, and it has a little glowing pumpkin at the bottom of it, and all new housing stuff that you can buy, like the eerie wallpaper, which makes bats and moons and pumpkins and jack-o'-lanterns and stuff show up on your house, and a bunch of Halloween-related housing items are also hit the game this year. So, and last year you get the eerie barding. It was a lot of fun, and if you haven't got a chance to check it out, it's a fun thing to do in-game.
Can I show off the costumes, though? Or not the costumes, but the outfits? I
go ahead.
The outfit.
Oh, no, please, go ahead.
But he said there was eerie barding? Eerie barding? Really?
Yeah, that was last year, yeah. That's my joke about eerie barding. He looks like a little ghost and his little pumpkins and stuff on his back.
And again, like I'm right now up is the Halloween costumes that you can earn in Final Fantasy.
Actually, that is not the Halloween outfit. I linked you the Halloween outfit yesterday. It was what my guy was wearing on the broom. That's actually, I'll enter this. That's actually from the new dungeon. More say.
That's the 3.1 stuff.
Yeah, that is from 3.1
Whoops,
Halloween.
my bad.
Yeah, it's very steampunk stuff.
Here's a picture of the imp. Whoops.
Yep, there you go. All right, we can go with that. All right, you can see Impresario there with his assistant right next to him. In the background is the mysterious pumpkin lady who always helps you out, and various other little spooky things. The arch for Final Fantasy is always glorious and nice, and you can download that, put that on your phone as a background if you want.
Woo-woo! I'm sorry, I messed up. I thought I showed you that link. Like, oh, these look awesome. Is that their Halloween? And you're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay.
No, I thought I linked you the Halloween. I was like, look, Halloween.
All right. Well, I will look for those in a minute here.
I will send it to you.
Anything left for Final Fantasy before we move on?
No, Final Fantasy keeps it. I mean, the story continues. Here's the thing. The big thing with them is that the story continues every year. So every year you finish this quest, and you have to wait until next year to see what Impresario is going to come back with. They always it's kind of like this funny 30, 20, sometimes an hour, sometimes a 45-minute, 30-minute quest line that you get to do, and it's just this funny little quest that involves a lot of trickery and happiness and candy and silliness, which is all about Halloween, really.
Dragonite, are you drinking out of a wine glass with a straw?
Yeah, if I tip my head back too far to drink, my face falls off.
I feel your pain. I have a cup right here, but I'm not even going to try drinking out of it. It will end up all in my beard. All right.
I have this incredibly dark purple stain of lipstick all over my coffee mug now.
If Tamlin checks the right area, I sent him the pictures.
I got
the minion that you got this year, and this is my character and my minion, by the way. So.
Are you? Is that your back, or are you the minion? It looks.
No. That's how I gotta get the shot of my minion up.
I got you. It looks like a penguin.
Do we get to see it?
It's the pumpkin butler. That's my back. My paladin's just chilling in Corthus.
I need to play.
That's my pumpkin butler pet. I like him. He's great.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah. And then the next picture should just be me in the witch's outfit on the broom.
Alright, so that was Final Fantasy. I know Landmark doesn't have a lore all of its own, but it invites people to make up stories all on their own. So, Luci, what all is going on in Landmark for Halloween?
Landmark's got a bunch of well, first I should say the official event is that there's a Halloween party going to happen on Halloween Island. At last I knew, the time was still be determined. The official page just says later on in October, so I'm gonna assume it's probably gonna be on the Friday before Halloween or something, because we haven't heard anything yet. But of course they did the pumpkin carving again this year. And that was a lot of fun. A lot of people turned out. A lot of people turned out for the pumpkin carving. The contest is already passed, but as far as I know, you can still go to the claim on Halloween Island and get a pumpkin and carve and donate it, and it'll be in the collection. And they, I can't.
You should show them the back how it actually looks real armor. I was super proud of myself. I did that.
I can't wear the helmet with the headset, so here, Luci, you talk.
So I don't know if I can while that's happening. So they did a pumpkin carving contest, and okay, sorry. That's brilliant. Pumpkin carving contest is over, but you can still go get a pumpkin, carve it, drop it off. It'll be part of the collection. A lot of people have stuff on the Halloween Island that's sort of interactive, like mausoleums, graveyards, corn mazes, haunted houses. Go check out the Halloween Island. It's fantastic. A lot of really cool builders, a lot of people with really cool ideas. Really great and spooky things. I of course did my mausoleum with the maze and the scavenger hunt, and I used way too many fog emitters, but I think it's probably just enough. If anybody wants a little hint, as to prizes at the end of my maze, it's some of it's outfits that I found during adventuring, and some of it is actually templates from templates of parts of my build, so you can actually have parts of my build if you want some of the creepy shit I did. So go check it out. I had a lot of fun making it, and hopefully you guys have a lot of fun going through it. So hey Gio, welcome. I'm glad you liked it.
Right, and
yeah, other than that, Landmark's what you make it. So go build. Halloween's fun.
and because we like hearing you talk, the next one is on you as well. WildStar.
Okay. WildStar is awesome. Everybody should be playing it. It's the cutest, most awesome thing ever. Not only they basically this is the first year that they've ever done a holiday event, and they basically knocked it out of the park, and I just bleeped myself. Sorry. It's so good. It's called Shades Eve. It's got a bunch of lore behind it. I don't want to be too spoilery, but basically it's based on a legend that a plague came to, I think it was Cassian, the Cassian homeworld, and someone emerged who was naturally immune, and they created a cure from her. But as the years have passed, the legend has evolved, And now it's like she's the angel, and Jack Shade is coming to get you, and it's so much fun. If you haven't done the dungeon yet, absolutely do the dungeon. You can solo it, but it's very hard to do. It was suggested to me to do it in a group of like at least 2. It's fantastic. There's more to do than just kill monsters. There's actually a story. There's lore, there's lore books speckled throughout. It's a daily, so every time you do it, you can pick a different path. I'm sure you'll repeat it eventually, but you have different options. It was so much fun. And not only is there like a dungeon to do, but there's daily quests, and they all have to do with basically like the more revelry side of Halloween rather than the spooky side. The dungeon's all spooky and creepy, and it's fantastic. And then the rest is like, you know, go scare revelers by throwing spiders at them. Yeah, you throw spiders at them. And you don't get spiders thrown at you. They're just NPCs. They don't count.
Okay.
Exactly.
That means I have to be holding the spider now.
Maybe you could have it like on a line.
Okay.
If anybody gets that reference, then good on you. But
No.
I'm not going in there.
It's from Monty Python and the Holy. Like the 2 sparrows could have the coke. Anyway, so there's also trick or treating. This is the only level dependent one. You have to be level 14 to get your housing. I was level 13 when I started the quest. I ground out the last level so I could get my house and start doing the trick or treating. Oh my god, it is so much fun. Like, you wouldn't think it, but it actually really is, because you go to your house and you set out your candy bowl, and every day your candy bowl has a different icon above it, and you need like 8 I have a list for that too. 8 different candies, and everybody has a different candy spawn in their house that day. So players will like talk to each other. Hey, I have this candy. What do you guys have? And you get to visit other people's houses and see their Halloween decor, which is everywhere. They have so much Halloween decor for their housing. It's amazing, and you can customize your house in WildStar from the sky to the ground to like you have a main plot where you have your house, and then you have little plots around it, and you can like plant a garden, or like have like I have a garden, and plant like forests so you can harvest lumber, and like you have like tons of little things around your house. And people have gone crazy all out for Halloween, and it's absolutely fantastic seeing all of their different like builds. And you can customize the music on your claim, everything. So people have been going crazy building for Halloween. There's even a contest. Excuse me, Shades Eve in WildStar. There's even a contest for I think the best Halloween house, and that NSoft is giving out prizes. So that's fun. What else is there to do in WildStar? Oh, they're also having I know it's not Halloween-y, but they're having a hoverboard Grand Prix in honor of Back to the Future Day, and you can get a DeLorean hoverboard.
A DeLorean hoverboard?
They call it the Z-Board 88, and it's
it looks awesome. It does. It looks really awesome.
All right, I might have to look that up.
Plus, there's
Yeah.
You can get silver for doing the dailies, the dungeons, and the trick-or-treating, and it's called Shade Silver, and you can obviously turn it in for housing decor, appearance items, like one-off potions and stuff like that do special Halloween-y things, like turn you into ghosts and stuff like that. So it's a really cool lore, sort of like there was a plague and somebody saved them, and now there's a cult dedicated to try to raise Jack Shade from the dead, and it's awesome. And definitely go and experience it for yourself, because I'm not going to do it justice at all.
All right. Well, I know what I'm doing when the show is over.
I found a picture and I threw it up there of the hoverboard DeLorean Yeah, nice.
As soon as I saw
It's so good. It's awesome.
Whoa.
I wish it would play the theme song to Back to the Future when you got on it.
Shut up. Oh my god.
I would sit in game, just listen to that track. I wouldn't even fly anywhere. Just sit there and listen to it.
I wish that there was a bigger picture of it.
I need to tweet it and develop right.
That's what she said.
Yeah, see what you can get. Like, can we get the rights to the Back to the Future theme song and get that going? It is awesome. It is really cool.
Okay, and then did you want me to show off the is he the boss? Is he the boss in the dungeon?
You could show off their Jack Shade, yeah. I'm not going to tell you who the boss is in the dungeon. You guys will have to do the dungeon and find out for yourselves.
Awesome. Okay.
It's a tiny monkey wearing a hat.
This is Jack Shade here in the green. Very cool.
So spooky.
He looks like a skeleton.
He looks like one of their undead ones. I love them. That's what I play.
The Mordesh?
Yes!
They also have outfits. I really want the witch's outfit.
Okay. Kylest, you're up next. This is World of Warcraft.
It is over. Your search is done. Let fate choose now, the righteous one. I'm sorry, I totally love. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't do the. I can't do that. It's not suiting to my voice. So I really love this so much, and now my show notes are gone. That's
no. Oh no.
Okay, so here's the thing. It starts early October or middle of October, and it's a dungeon, and there's several rewards. You get the headless horseman's mount eventually. I still have not gotten it in the 6 years that I have been playing World of Warcraft. Fuck the RNG gods, they can go to hell because they clearly hate me.
When I got the headless horseman's mount, I was running it 19 times a day before I finally got it.
I do have things I can throw at you still. Just saying.
Well, you
I'm
can't
just
say
saying that
he's
it's
not dedicated.
True. So there's mounts and pets that you can get. There's daily quests that you can repeat. You can go trick-or-treating, which is fun. You can get super sick on candy. There's a group of achievements to get yourself a title.
Oh, the tricky treats.
Oh yeah, the tricky treats.
Those damn treats.
Right. I have the title because I like titles. I'm kind of a title whore. And it's kind of neat to be the hallowed. I like it. So the headless horseman was at one time human, and through some extensive scheming of numerous people in game, Baron Rivendare and Balnazar and Kel'Thuzad, this poor guy goes through. His name is Sir Thomas Thompson. Poor guy goes through so much shit. Eventually ends up like he refuses to kill people with Uther or with Arthas, joins Uther, becomes a Knight of the Silver Hand, and then joins the Scarlet Crusade. That was the first, oh my god, bad idea. Anyways, long story short, he goes bum-shagging nuts, kills his wife, kills his son, kills his daughter, and he goes psycho. Scarlet Crusade locks him up in the monastery, which is where the event is. And they let him out for the burning of the Wicker Man, thinking that you put your cares, these things into the Wicker Man, and you're supposed to walk away unburdened. Well, they're like, why don't we just let him out? Let him go do the Wicker Man. Maybe that will help him feel better. And he goes absolutely mad, starts killing everyone at the Wicker Man ceremony, and the Scarlet Crusade ends up having to kill him. And hooray for the coming of the headless horseman with no show note. Yes.
I like that. I like the show notes to you. Restarted.
You want to show me?
I did. It's in TeamSpeak.
It's there.
Thanks.
You did a good job, Kai, without your show notes. Everybody, Kai did a good job.
She did. She nailed it.
You know this. Besides, you got this in the bag. You knew everything.
I've been playing that damn game for 6 years, and I mean, I haven't been playing World of Warcraft at all like the last couple of weeks. And I'm in the kitchen, and I'm starting dinner, and all of a sudden I hear the Headless Horseman laughing. I literally dropped fucking everything, ran over to my computer, sat down, logged into World of Warcraft, and was like, oh, it's time to not get my mount again!
And that's sad.
Yep. Yeah, so there's the daily quests in World of Warcraft that go along with the holiday, with the trick-or-treating and stuff like that. I remember... I think, I don't remember if it resets every day or if it just resets every year, but you have to fly around and collect them all, and there's achievements that you can get from everything like that.
You do. There's a bunch of different achievements.
Right? Was that it for World of Warcraft? Okay.
Wait, do they have any garrison quests?
Yeah, there are garrison quests.
Oh, there are?
So, wow, okay. So if you go to your garrison, every day it changes. You'll have several quests you can pick up. They're daily, but it's not like the exact same quests over and over again. It's a different person coming to your garrison. They offer you several quests. You pick up the quests, you go do these things, and as a reward for doing these things, you get special garrison currency that's exchangeable at your garrison to a special vendor who gives you decorations that you can decorate your garrison with Christmas and Halloween decorations. You can put costumes on your garrison followers. You can put costumes on like just the people like guarding your garrison. You can put like ghosts in your garrison, pumpkins, candles. So yeah.
But
that is new.
Yeah, so these are event only daily garrison. Okay, because I always thought that they were missing out on the housing quest. So.
Yep, they added it.
Nice.
I just realized that I need to go to the dentist because one of my tooths is bigger than the other tooth. I'm a speckled-toothed dragon.
It's natural.
Yeah.
Normally it's one is bigger on one side or the other.
Now that you're in the garrisons, do you constantly hear Headless Horseman laughing, or no?
No.
That's why I didn't...
If I could make that my ringtone, I would. That would be my ringtone for the entire month of October. It would make me so happy.
That's
I know that the Headless Horseman is probably the one like NPC that people in game really don't like because he's got the kitschy rhymes.
That's the best part.
I'm such a dork. I love them.
What?
Oh, his rhymes are so awful.
The Headless Horseman rhymes.
That's what I'm
no, they're not. They're great. They're so good.
So many people complain about them.
Shades Eve has like a song thing that's sung by like this creepy child voice.
Oh.
It actually gives me chills every time I hear it. It's really creepy.
That's kind of awesome.
Is that the song that they were playing in the trailer? That was kind of creepy.
That was
Little children singing.
Well, it's like this like soft female voice. I'm sorry. But it plays when you enter the instance and you're like, huh? Oh, the beginning of the instance, so confusing, but so cool.
But I love this. I love the horsemen's rhymes though. They're so great.
I have to ruin it for some people. So when you first enter the instance, if you don't want spoilers, turn off your sound right now. We'll signal you in chat when you can turn it back on. Is it off? Okay, good. No spoilers. Spoilers from here on out. You actually get separated from your party in the middle of this dark forest when you first get in the instance, and you have to find each other with just a flashlight.
That's
oh,
kinda
that
awesome.
that is pretty cool.
Right? Okay.
I know.
That's kind of
You
awesome.
can put your headset back on. That's it. That's all. That's
For audio listeners, probably skip like 30 seconds. That's pretty much it. Just in
I
case
could
you don't want
totally
to ruin it for yourself.
hear all of that.
I'm sorry.
I meant for like the people listening later on, like on Stitcher and iTunes. EverCast Show. Search for us on those. Yeah.
Guild Wars 2 has a couple of places like that. The lighting is completely dark, and you have to like grab a torch to light where you're at. Otherwise, you can't see the wall, you can't see the floor. You're like falling off pillars because the floor ends, and yeah, it's great.
I remember doing Guild Wars 2 Halloween. What was it? Not last year? Maybe it was last year.
Oh, the jumping puzzle.
Oh, that freaking thing. Oh.
I hate it. I hate jumping puzzles so badly.
That thing is timed, and it's a race with other people, and you want to murder any big race. And I'm the big race. Everybody hated me.
The worst thing is I always mesmer, so they're all like, you get to the top and then port us down. I'm like, yeah, keep waiting.
Nope. I tried it like 2 or 3 times yesterday to do the jumping puzzle, and then I'm like, nope, not me. I'm just not cut out for jumping puzzles. But yeah, Guild Wars 2. They don't. You know how like some MMOs look at their Halloween holiday and they kind of cross it up between the spooky and the kitschy, and Guild Wars 2. I'm going to show a picture of their candy corn elemental, which I thought was really cool, and it's really kind of the kitschy type thing. But other than that, most of the in-game stuff, and especially the story behind it, is really dark. So here is a picture of the candy corn elemental. You can turn people into it. You can summon it. It is a boss that you can fight. You're not a boss that you can fight. It's a mob that you can fight. And I will talk a little bit more about where you'll find those things in the game. So, let me pull up a picture here. This is a picture of the Mad King in Guild Wars 2. And he is Mad King Thorn. And the story behind Mad King Thorn is that he was a prince.
Lion. He got a thorn in his paw, and then a mouse pulled it out. No, sorry, different legend.
He was Prince Oswald, and what he ended, and this is the Cliff Notes version, right? The really quick. He killed his older brother. He killed his father. He married his brother's fiancée and then killed her, and then he became king of the kingdom of Kaitra. I don't have the pronunciation guide, so you'll have to... Krita. Okay, and he became the king of Krita, and he did not stop there. Over his lifetime, he had 7 more wives, killing, several of them. He was finally killed in by basically mob justice. The people turned against him, and when they buried his body, they buried him in separate coffins all across Tyria, and then they put wards on the coffins that they buried him so that nobody could summon back his body. But he doesn't end there. In the underworld, where he died, he took over a little section of the underworld all of his own.
Well, if you don't want to serve in heaven, you might as well rule in hell.
Make the best of a bad situation. Killed by my people, sent to hell, might as well take over a little bit. So, in the kingdom of Krita, there was Salma who was coronated as the queen of Krita, and when she during her coronation, she broke one of the seals, and when she broke one of the seals, there was enough of a sliver between the underworld and the real world for him to come back through. And so the Halloween event in Guild Wars 2 is basically the time of year when he is allowed to open a portal between his realm in the underworld and the real realm. And that's their Halloween holiday. I thought that it was really... I think this is the advantage of having a game like World of Warcraft and Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1, where they have like years and years of stories that they've built up, because I went to random places on the internet to look at these things and found out all of this history with tangent alert here. Not only was the Mad King Thorn, whose name was Oswald, just a complete mad, maniacal person, his son was. And one of the stories about his son is that his son escaped and bit out the tongue of the guards that were guarding him so that they couldn't tell people where he was. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 went to a deep, dark, kind of wrong place.
He just took kissing out of context, right?
It's something like that.
Are you waggling your eyebrows at me?
No, I have angry eyebrows.
Ah.
Totally looked like you were giving me like the sexy eyebrows, like you do with the sexy eyebrows.
Are the sexy eyebrows angry?
See,
There's a
totally
difference?
difference. These are angry eyebrows. You see how angry he is? Look at that.
Somebody pooped in his cornflakes. He's so angry.
Dragons don't eat cornflakes.
Cheerios.
Princesses.
Princess Puffs.
Ew.
Are you the type of I didn't say poofs. It's puffs. Are you the type of dragon, the type of wingling dragon that burninates the countryside?
I do. In fact, I do burninate the countryside, and I burninate the peasants.
Okay, and their
I
theft
know
roofs
someone
cottages.
understands this reference. Does
All right,
Pamela
where's the
understand this?
flashing red tangent? Because I went on a little bit of tangent. It was still somewhat related, but yeah.
Do you understand the burninating the countryside reference, Hanlon?
The wiggling your eyebrows.
The burninate the countryside.
He doesn't get. It's okay.
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't. He
Wow.
doesn't. It's fine. Okay. Also in chat, in our personal chat, I put Tanlin ... tangent ...
Tangent. Yeah, Tanlin tangent. So of course they bringing us back onto the topic. Guild Wars 2, aside from the lore, has all of the normal things that you'd expect from an MMO holiday around Halloween. It has. There is no trick-or-treating, but there's a currency that you could get when the Mad King opens up the portal between his world and the underworld and the realm of Tyria. There is a way for you to go through, and that's where you find the jumping puzzle that Flatus and Luci was talking about. It's basically it's a spinning clock tower that you have to run up to the top as it's sinking. It's not a clock tower? What is it?
No, I'm just saying, fuck that.
Oh! I was gonna say it looked like a clock tower, but it might.
Yeah,
not.
it is.
sure
It's the Mad
I'm
King's
just
tower.
saying,
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck all of that.
Oh, and
I'm
there's
not-
also points. There are
No.
points on that jumping puzzle where you could take a risk to try to get treasure, like extra treasure on your way up. But you have to risk. You have to risk doing it.
But it's an instant loot. Like you just click on it to loot it. You don't have to wait for a cat.
No, but you do take the chance because it's the race to the top.
True. So that is one part of the realm that you go to. The other realm I was running around with a little bit earlier today, and it didn't look like it like you fought that's where you can find the candy corn elemental in there. You can fight skeletons, and there were some mummies and plastic spiders. You kill plastic spiders. And you just, they call it his labyrinth, and I didn't actually get a chance to see the end of the labyrinth to see what it was all about. But that seemed to be the only,
Let me break it down for you, Tanlin. What it's all about is bullshit.
Let me take you a
I
quick
was
minute here.
totally
It's
expecting.
a hot sack of shit.
What, Kai?
I was expecting you to say the hokey pokey.
No, it's just bullshit. Jumping is bullshit. Puzzles are bullshit when you have to jump to get to the puzzle.
Jumping is
fucking
bullshit.
Clock towers are fucking bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm really bad at jumping puzzles. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I am too.
And his
Okay.
not,
This is like
the thing
years
is,
of rage, like I can't do that.
Clearly.
you know, the sad thing is, his not even a jumping puzzle, jumping race, because you're trying to get to the top of the tower. It's not even a fucking puzzle. So it's just this speed run up to the fucking tower. And if you're not a normal sized race, you have difficulty. Like I was the Nord, right? The giant people.
Yeah, it's a
Norn. Fucking hey, they're so huge, and you're trying to do the jumping puzzle, and everyone else hates you because you're like taking up so much space, and they can't see around you because they're all down here, and I'm way up here, and I'm zoomed out, and I'm trying to jump and shit. They hate you, and they loathe you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I played just a human. I played like the shortest human possible because, you know.
I played Nasura and made it as little as I could.
Yeah, we hate Norns.
So,
Like, I will literally just sit here, like, I would just sit back and, like, let the Norn go, because I'm like, I'm not even gonna try, because you block my camera with your fat Norn ass, and your hairy ass-ness, and I can't see, and, yeah, I'm looking at you.
Me? Jeez.
I hate jumping puzzles, I'm sorry, they frustrate the crap out of me.
The funny thing is that like my favorite jumping puzzle, the only one that I could completely do and master, they actually pulled out of the game with the expansion, because in World versus World there were 3 borderlands, and each one of the borderlands had an identical jumping puzzle, and I'm like, awesome, I get this one, I can do this one, and they pulled out those borderlands and they put in new borderlands. And now I'm like, no more jumping puzzles for me. I can't do it.
And the sad thing is I love puzzles, and I love games that give you a challenge, so I will do those goddamn jumping puzzles over and over and over again, because I'm like, no, I love this! I love this! It hurts so good!
This is so much fun! I love this!
My hands are sweaty! Oh, Rag! Stop looking at me! Everybody is running to the ball to the bottom!
Is the safe word pineapples? Because I should be saying pineapples at this moment.
I'm so confused. I don't know what to do.
Pineapples.
And on that note, maybe we should do a way enlighten them.
That's all I got.
Sure, Flatus, you want to set up doing a giveaway?
It's actually already set up, so what I'm going to do is I'll do a little bit of this. And do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of this. That.
So dance to entertain them.
And I got it. While you guys do that, I already thought ahead. While you guys enter, exclamation point raffle or exclamation, do one of those things I typed in chat. Do that if you want to enter in to get a gigantic beta key. Like I said, gigantic.
I don't have a gigantic key.
You do not. You don't. We could talk after the show if you want one.
Well, hold on. Before
Have
we
your
do the
people
raffle,
call my people.
Before you enter the raffle, I just thought that I would throw out there, because I had to learn this way. This is for Xbox or for Windows 10
Windows
only.
10.
You have to, if you're still on Windows 7 or 8, you'll have to upgrade to 10. That's a free upgrade. I'm not pushing anybody to do it. Do it on your own time. Don't do it all. I don't care. But it's a free upgrade, and it is a required upgrade to Windows 10 to be able to play Gigantic.
Yep. So, and while you guys do that, I'm going to give you guys some time to enter the raffle. If you've not seen Gigantic, go look at www.gigantic.com or giganticgame, I believe.com. Go look it up. It's gorgeous. The nice people at Motiga gave me more beta codes, and while you guys do that, I'm going to read a little poem about Halloween. Why we fill that time? Tonight is the night. Ah! What happened? Are you gonna make me big?
If I maybe get set up, I don't know if it is or not. We'll see.
All right.
Nope, it's Kyless.
I should
There, you're big. Now I just have to do this.
Is it letting people into... Hold on a second. Hold on, people. I don't know why it's not letting people into the raffle. Let's try that.
Elevator music. We have some technical difficulties.
Go ahead. Sorry if you tried entering the raffle. Try doing it now.
Showing Flatus, and then it says Kite Lust beside it. It's awesome.
All right. All right. Yeah. Go for it now. All right. So while I read this little poem, by the time I'm done with this poem, I'm hitting draw. So if you're not entered at that time, it's on you. Halloween. Tonight is the night when dead leaves fly like witches on switches across the sky, when elf and sprite flit through the night on a moony sheen. Tonight is the night when leaves makes a sound like a gnome in his home under the ground, when spooks and trolls creep out of holes mossy and green. Tonight is the night when pumpkins stare through sheaves and leaves everywhere, when ghoul and ghost and goblin host dance round their queen. It's Halloween. Alright guys, gave you enough time. Get you a gigantic while that video is playing in the background. Alright, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And the lucky Crimin got the gigantic beta key. So Crimin, I'm going to message you. Oh, sorry, Crimin. Crimin. Lucky you, dude. If you do have Windows 10 or Xbox One, it'll work on both, so congratulations. I will do that as well. I will send you a private message with the beta key, and you will go to their website and do all the things you need to do, sign up, enter the key, and you will be granted access to their beta. Congratulations, sir. It is very, very fun, and you will love it. It is a different take on the MOBA genre, and I think that they are doing a fantastic job with it, and they are at that level of quality I think we expect with games like Blizzard and stuff like that. So if you're into that, if you like that sort of quality and art style, it is up your alley. So see that in your inbox in a moment.
All right, and just a reminder, we will be doing more giveaways in the future, not just gigantic giveaways.
Oh, don't forget, we got the other one, too, that I just announced earlier. Mels was at contact at EverCastShow.com for a chance to win a gigantic beta key. If you tell us your favorite fantasy monster and write like a little 3 to 5 5-sentence thing about it,
Ken,
and why you like.
How will these be judged? Will they be judged on quality, quantity, or just you write us and you get an entry into a raffle?
Just write us. We do the raffle, or we can enter it on beta. Best of. Keep it short though. Brevity, please. Brevity. Don't give me a 3-page reason of why you like Beholders.
3, 10.
Oh no.
Double spaced.
Triple spaced.
9-point font.
With citations. Which style would you like your citations in?
MLA.
Absolutely okay. MLA. They have to be MLA.
Are we accepting Wikipedia as a source?
Fuck no.
All right.
Don't ever use Wikipedia as your source. It sources its references in the bottom. You just that's where it says, and then you go to the actual document.
And no Comic Sans.
All right. So we're about 15 minutes after. A quick reminder: next week we will be back at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific to talk about signature monsters, which Flatus was just talking about. If you would like to enter into the contest, send us a message on what your favorite monster is for the MMO fantasy genre. The week after that, we will be back on November 8th talking about our BlizzCon report. 2 of us will be coming back from BlizzCon.
I'll be drinking during that episode mostly.
I will be inside the goodie bag. They give you actually a code to watch the BlizzCon live, so I will be watching live if one of you are going to join.
If
I ever see cameras, I'll wave and see.
Yeah, just wave. I'll just take
Oh,
screenshots
no,
real quick. I'll just take
If
screenshots.
I see cameras, I am just gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hey, Flatus,
Totally.
Yeah, I should do
love
that.
me."
Bring a tiny sign that says "Hey, Flattish rules" and just hold it up behind him and keep walking.
See, I don't expect a whole lot to come out of BlizzCon about their MMO World of Warcraft, except their movie. We should probably hear a good deal about their movie at BlizzCon this year, because I think that they said that their trailer is going to come out in November, so we will probably get a public reveal of the World of Warcraft movie trailer BlizzCon weekend or right after BlizzCon.
Wait, real quick. All right, well, we got one quick sec. SpaceX Army, I think that's new. Hey, SpaceX, if you're new to the show, follow us because we like you and we were best friends now. He wants to know, how old are we?
Dragons?
I'm 36.
Dragons are timeless.
I'm not weird about my age. I'm 36.
30 with the mask. 30 without the mask. You go figure the rest out.
Dragons are ageless.
Yes.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
He's older than I am. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we took a slice of his midsection and counted the rings. He's pretty up there.
I'm not. The reason why you say that, okay, the reason why this is like, it's becoming a sensitive topic is because I have friends that I went to high school with that they're having their 40th this year. Now, I'm not saying I'm turning 40, but I was in high school the same time they were in high school, and they, my friend Tim just celebrated his 40th birthday. So take a stab.
I know.
And I have a birthday coming up, so yeah.
I will say, I also have a birthday coming up. It is in December. I will be 32 in December. I expect presents.
Okay.
Kat, are you with
viewers? I expect you to send me presents to add to my Dragon Hoard.
Yeah.
I accept cash, gems, jewelry, land, fluffy critters that I can love and pet, and burgers.
Sheep. Just sheep.
But Lucy, I
don't like mutton.
Lucy,
Yes.
what if I want to send you something for your Dragon Hoard?
Alrighty.
Is it a puppy?
I'm gonna send her a
Maybe.
thatch roofed cottage. She can burninate it on her birthday.
I am a burninating dragon.
So since SpaceX, I don't recognize this name at all.
No, they just showed up. They're like, "Hi."
You seem very new for us. I don't recognize your name, but it raises my eyebrow about your location because SpaceX is kind of localish, isn't it?
SpaceX Army 115.
All
right, man. Give us a follow.
Anyways, Tamlin and I are in real life married, so if we, our regular viewers know this, but like Flatus has been mistaken as my husband on numerous occasions. So Flatus is my podcast husband, and Tamlin is my real life husband. And Lucy's like my BFFFF.
And I can't keep these guys on topic to save my life.
Nope. We gotta leave now.
You gotta quit
totally
trying.
On topic for like the first 45 to 50 minutes. You can't
It's true.
more than
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, we behaved ourselves long enough.
Yeah, I mostly sort of behaved myself a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, so suck it, Tamlin.
Alright,
Yeah. I think Lucy's supposed to camp us out tonight. The dragon.
I'm so happy I'm back and I have internet and I can play games and I can kill monsters and I can talk to you guys. I love you guys. I miss
Thanks. Aw, we missed you too.
I just.
nose. I'm sorry.
Well, that'll
There
close
goes
us out for
the internet.
episode 75.
No, I had this whole like. I was going to remind people of what we were covering over the next 2 weeks. I was going to mention that we have iTunes and we are on Stitcher. And if you follow us along there, please like us and one-up us. You can follow us on Twitter. You can send us an email. We read everything that you guys send us. We are always looking to interact with the people that follow along with us. We truly appreciate you guys being here with us this evening. And now I'll turn it over to whatever chaos follows. It's not my fault.
All right, Lucy, want to camp us out?
No, I want to stay here forever. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
I just
We'll be
just
back.
welcome.
What guy?
We'll just like drop our cameras and just leave you up dancing.
Drop mine.
I was just gonna say, welcome to the Dancing Dragon Inn.
I was gonna say that's like best name for an inn ever.
It is. I would talk to a wizard on that inn and start a quest there while I was getting drunk and trying to roll dice to,
The best thing ever
Alright,
is if it was like a drunk dancing fairy dragon, and the fairy dragon's like, "Give me 5 pies. I don't care how you get them." There's a hobbit village like 5 miles that way. I hear they leave them on their windowsills.
give me 5 pies. I don't care. That dragon will do dirty things for pies. And like, I don't care what you do. Just give me some 5 pies. I'd be the guy who steals them from windowsills. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
Like,
wearing this for every episode now. I don't even care. I don't even care.
Luci,
too hot for
Lucy,
the
do
figures.
it.
It's so cute.
here's your dancing fairy dragon.
Hey,
I don't know
dragons.
what happens. Talon, you shouldn't have given us free reign. What did you do? What did you do?
Gave the people what they wanted.
And dragon.
I would like to say that in the middle of the show, I did grab a sound clip, and it was this.
Not.
Oh god, what was that? It was a robot farting.
I'm not sure. It sounds like a drill.
It's basically the worst thing I've ever heard. It sounds like I'm
You
at the
have failed
dentist.
me for the last time.
Human sacrifice! Yay! Look at me more Halloween!
We lost Flatus. Yes, we don't hear you.
Oh no.
Nope.
Okay, so I think probably the best time for us to camp out. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like, thumbs up, leave us
Wait,
comments.
he's back. He's back. I think I heard him.
Oh, good.
We're back.
Hey.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
And we lost you again.
So yeah, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. We're also on iTunes, Stitcher. Obviously, follow and like us on Twitch. That's where you get all of the updates when we go live. We each have individual YouTube, Twitter
Twitters.
handles, but definitely follow at
heard him again.
EverCast _show. Is it down there? It's down there. Don't listen to me. I'm a crazy dragon.
It's over there.
I almost had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, follow us, like us, comment, email us, stuff like that.
What's the EverCast version of TMZ?
It's just EverCast. Wait, I don't...
Do I get to wear this mask?
I took off the beard because it was falling down. I'm so glad that my voice came back.
I'm so glad that myself came back.
Yeah.
The
Well,
internet came back.
this show would have killed my voice. I'm sure of it. All right. So, seriously, somebody camp us out, or are we just gonna go all night like this?
Thank you for joining us. Subscribe, like, comment, email us, tweet at us. We love you guys. Camping in 5, 4.